Hey, what's up? It is DJ. Today we got some new mods to take a look at for Farm Sim 22, FS25 and 22 mods today. This video is dedicated to 22 mods, so here we go. In total, we have 5 mods to take a look at. All platforms got 3 new and 1 update, and PC and Mac players got 1 new. If you like staying newly updated with all the latest mods of Farming Simulator, make sure you are subscribed. If you're looking for the FS25 mods, I've already made that video, so you can find that link below. Otherwise, let's check out today's FS22 mods. Starting off, we have the JW Military 4x4. This is from Spena Modding, and also 82 Studio is credited on it too. That is very, very neat. We got 60 horsepower on here, manual transmission, 76 liters of fuel, 65 miles per hour at max speed, 1.4 tons. It says Seed Hawk tires. Interesting there. And the winch will do 3.5 tons, which is very cool. Engine options, we have the 60 horsepower. We also have a 296 horsepower engine as well. I imagine most people will just go with that. Wheel options, we have Lizard, BKT, Continental, Michelin, Midas, Nokian, Trelleborg, Vredestein, and back in. A bunch of stuff. Tell you what, those little Swamp Master 205s look pretty sweet. The other ones are pretty cool, but maybe a little bit thick on there. Winch, we have yes or no around towards the front. We also have front accessories, and we can have a front hitch. We've got hoops. We've got the front hitch and hoops. We also have a front defense as well. Side headlights, we've got yes and no. Tools, a shovel and an axe, yes and no. They come by default. Spare wheel even. You can add that or take it away. Decals, we have the white original. We also have the black original. You can go with the USA flag on the front, USA flag in the shape of the United States. We also have an American eagle, eagle with the American flag, or nada. There's some pretty cool stuff through there. Window tinting, we have a 0, 25, 50, and 75, as well as 100%, although it is illegal to tint your front windshield in most states. It's a military vehicle, so they can get away with it. Rear hitch, we've got original trailer hitch on there. You've also got a trailer pin, trailer ball, and back to the original trailer hitch. Extra fuel canister around towards the back, yes and no. This actually adds and decreases from your capacity. So if you need capacity, add that, you're good to go. Vehicle configuration, we have a fabric cover on the top. We also have metal roll bars or a gooseneck hitch. Yes, you can throw a gooseneck hitch or nothing at all. Make colors, this is your color palette, so good luck. You'll find exactly what you need there. Fasteners color, this is going to change up all the little fasteners around. And there's a bunch. So I'm just going to keep that normal. Seats and protector color, we could change those up, so you've got those. Cover color itself. Now, I do not have a cover on there, but that's where that would be. Just change that back. And then lastly, rim colors are rim colors at the end of the day. As for everything inside, we got a pretty cool setup as far as the engine sound goes. We can remove the front and push that down, which is very awesome. So you can do it like a Willys Jeep. You've also got open cover, which for this setup anyway is not doing anything. You can raise and lower this. Check that out. Very neat. So you got to drop it down or raise it all the way up if you need to. And it looks like that's about it. We do have a couple passenger seats, but only the front. So it doesn't matter what you do with the back. No seats there. Take a look at it to see if we've got any movement in the axle. And it looks like the axle is, for the most part, sturdy as a rock. So unlike the original Jeep, doesn't look like you're going to be doing much rock climbing with this. It's a pretty rough ride. Next, we have the Lizard L111. There's also a Scania version of this today as well. However, I'm not going to be going over customization options. I'm not going over the same thing twice. So if you're on PC, you want to use the Scania version and not the Lizard version, pay attention because I'm not doing it twice. As far as your specs on here, we've got 180 horsepower with a manual transmission, 400 liters of fuel, 49 mile per hour max speed, and it weighs 13.9 tons. As for the customization options, we have the 4x2 chassis. We've also got a 6x2 and a 6x4. You've got engine options ranging from the 180, which, to be fair, I don't think the first two change much. Yeah, I don't see anything changing other than the number on the front. So maybe there's some years. I don't know. I don't see the point in that in Farming Simulator if nothing changes. Nonetheless, you got a 200 horsepower as well as a 320, a 330, 360, and back in again. Wheel brands, you've got pictures, but no brands themselves. So through here, you can kind of find the ones that you like. I'm sure you will find something good. In wheel options, you've got different setups for those too. However, it looks like, at least maybe with the only ones I've got set, only changes the back. Wheel design, we've got no and yes, and it looks like we have all the different setups you would expect from a South American truck. All of that is there. Mud flaps, if we spin it right around, we've got the lizard, and then large, no logos on it if you change it. Back around towards the front now, and we have cabin headlights. So you can change those up for the top. We've got them on the top. We also have them on the grill. Both or nada horns. Yeah, you can throw some horns on there. You've even got the little Michelin guys which pop. Exhaust, we have a direct exhaust, and then you can throw dual exhaust. And then we have one mount, three mount, and then back to direct again. Bumpers, you have a medium set, which it starts with. We have the sidebars, medium painted, sidebar number 2, and then back in. So only those few different setups right there. I know it says medium, but it could probably go none or normal. It'd be fine. Fuel tank setups, you have a standard. You can even throw in an auxiliary tank, which increases from 400 to 600 liters on there. Glass color, we have clear all the way to dark, all the way around. Radio antennas, a couple of these as well, or all around it if you want it. Interior colors, we do have those, except you can't see it with the dark glass. Let's go with red, that'll do. Main color, this is your color of your truck. So choose whatever you like through there. Front grille color, we've also got that. Rear fender color, and then lastly, rim colors, and we do have chrome, which is very nice. We do have a kneeling capability, so if you were going to be using this with well, anything that you want, you can kneel it down. So there is that. We got all kinds of stuff. There's also passenger seating. We have quite a few passenger seats. Let's see if we can throw these around in first person. So we have a driver's seat, middle seat, passenger seat, and then laying down in the back, which is wild. I would say I was gonna do that one more time. Oh, hang on a minute. So looking at the inside, do we have it to where when we change around the passenger seating, he's just sitting on the edge, kinda? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, the head's popping through too. That is what it is. And your last new one for all platforms today is a map, Pertile. This is a Brazilian map, and we've got a few new things added to this that are not in the base game, although with a game that came out over 3 years ago, we've basically seen all of this before. It is what it is. We've got rice, which has been added, which is done with normal equipment. You've also got this for your map. There's a lot of stuff around the inside, but around the outside, not really anything. You can buy it. It costs $1.7 million. And around towards the outside, as you can see, it's quite hilly. There's not a lot of trees. You can do some logging around the outside, although I'm not sure if you're going to make your money back just because of how sparse it is. And again, just kind of is what it is. The fields, I will give them this, are pretty fun shaped. So you've got field 34, farmland 34 up there rather, which is shaped pretty fun. You've also got 5 down here as well. Slightly irritating that some of these just don't have the numbers on them anywhere around. So do heads up through there. For example, you got field 4 and then you got 2 things here, but it's all purchased under farmland number 8. So might be a little bit confusing trying to find exactly what you're looking for, especially when they're not labeled. Otherwise, as mentioned, we do have that rice. Here is your growth calendar for everything, with rice being right in here, third or fourth, from the bottom. As we jump around, take a look at the stuff that we get in New Farmer. New Farmer is pretty slam packed. So we get a voucher G, we also have a voucher Q, and a voucher Valmet. As far as your truck, we have the Mack Anthem 6x4, John Deere T560, and a Berthoud Bruin. We also have the 1986 pickup. Can you imagine the 1886 pickup? Goodness gracious. As far as trailers, we get a Crampy. We also have the Half Pipe and Rudolph TDK. We've got a regular grain head, a corn header, small plow. We also have some interesting stuff through here, a cultivator, and then we have the RMF Lizard Roller Pack, but it's a cultivator, it says. We also have a K-branded power harrow, a seeder. We get another roller, which is under the rollers category. Then you've got fertilizer spreader, manure spreader, front mower, you've got some stuff for moving around water, front loader tools, and a universal bucket, and a big bag lifter, header trailer, and then we have a MSL tank 2500. As there are a couple required mods, as far as the last time I checked the mod up, at least when I'm recording this video, the required mods have not been listed. I don't think the last couple maps that didn't have mods in there had been listed. Now you will have to come around here and you will have to flood your fields, or well, at least have a little bit of fun with it. There we go, and it fills up pretty darn quick. Not exactly what Farming Simulator 25 looks like, but hey, it's something. And as mentioned, here's all the mods that I didn't have installed, but it's been a little while since I've actually played FS22 to know what all I have installed now, so your list may vary. Your only update today for all platforms is Estancia São Carlos Map version 1.1. New save is required to avoid any conflicts. Visual fixes and improvements to the map. All objects have been remodeled and vegetation has been redone. Also, landscaping improvements with a greater variety of decorations. Planting and harvesting calendar has been modified. Map latitude corrected with seasons adjusted to the southern hemisphere. Black bean, millet, and rice crops added. Coffee roasting factory added. Soybean, wheat, and sugarcane crops have been aligned. Animal feed has been modified. The cooperative has been relocated to the city. BGA has been removed. The lime cellar is now in a new location. The workshop has been added where the carpentry was. Sugarcane mill has been added with ethanol production point. To transport ethanol, get the MKS32 tank in the trailers category. This is probably going to be in the Estancia São Carlos map if you're in the mod section. Also, ethanol can be sold at the gas station. So fields have been divided into smaller ones, and the main farm now includes a cow barn. You can see why this requires a new save. Goodness, big update. Your only new mod today for PC and Mac players, and your last mod, is the Scania L111. As I mentioned, this is exactly the same as the Lizard L111. All the same customization options you're going to find right through here, and all the same colors as well. And there it is. That is it. That is everything you need to know about the mods for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you are new, and join the DjGoHam fam. If you got questions about any of the mods today or anything else, please let me know. Otherwise, hope you have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next one.